What you mean? Kazarmakan. One issue with it, Kishku, Nipan. Oh, Kapkan. With an Ipeling and up there. On Ganda Wogan, the Lily and Oh, we're not there. I'm pleading with the Creator. And first of all, thanking Him for this good summer day. And ask the Creator to bring a blessing on our leaders, our chief, and our people. Amen.
Roll call.
Chief Choney,
Here.
Assistant Chief Brooks,
Here.
Mark Crawford, Annette Ketchum, Jennifer Brown, Nate Dunn, Jennifer Pachon, are all here.
Thank you. Well, welcome guests. Is there anyone out there that wants to talk? Would you like to come before the council first? Okay, it's good to see everyone. Let's get on with approving the agenda. I know one thing, I think we need to take numbers down here on 6, we need to take off C. We've got the wrong stuff on here. Under C, under 4. This is the wrong name, and we don't have I. Oh, so our one we had is matches.
May have to slide it up a little closer to her.
May have a motion to approve the agenda with correction.
Okay. Second. Okay, we have a motion second to approve the agenda. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Passed. All in favor. So, maybe we have an agenda.
And that where it says DFMS code, it's actually DTFS code towards the bottom.
No, we're not ready. Right.
Where was that?
DTFS. Okay, the minutes.
I don't move we approve.
I'll second it, and then we can discuss.
Okay.
You want it with corrections?
Yes, I do. Can we have a with corrections?
Sure, somebody was one correct and all.
Put it all in correct.
Let's see it, yeah, in line. I'll drop them off.
As a discussion.
I remember we had action after executive session, and it says no action taken.
Okay.
And I don't, am I the only one that remembers action? No, you tell me.
To approve the DTFS.
Right. Sorry, my DTFS contract.
Do you remember who made the motion?
I don't remember any of that. Sorry. So if you want to do it again, I'm perfectly willing to do it again.
Oh, the reason is, we had some discussion, I caught on the recording, but I didn't have anything later because we didn't turn the cameras back on after executive session.
That's right.
And so that's why they didn't get in here. Does anybody remember who did make the motion to approve that contract?
You got to call Ken, you had to call Ken on the phone.
I made the motion.
You made the motion?
Oh, and I left. I think, I thought we were through.
Yeah, I think when we were trying to do it and everybody was,
Okay, so we need to do it again, right? Because we have to remove some of these.
I'll make the motion.
To approve the contract with,
So we don't have any
DTS.
objections.
No, I guess the minutes are right the way they are.
Copy the place. So we have a motion second to approve the DPFS contract?
No, minute.
The minutes, okay. With, as they are, right? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
And you're signing that for me, so we know which ones they approved and all that. Signing. Something was suggested to me that we sign these minutes so we know which one, so they can go online with your signature that says we get the right one in. If we got the wrong one in.
I
look at Brad, I don't care. I'm asking somebody.
I can sign them and I'll go in and where it says unapproved, I'll make it approved and email it to Greg.
Okay, because we got the wrong one in May.
Okay.
And I don't know that it's been corrected yet, but we're working on it. And it had approved on it, and I thought, well, maybe there's a way we can no longer giving him.
So you're going to add that in after the executive session?
What? No, we're not getting into the minutes, we're going to do it now.
Okay. Treasurer's report.
I would move we adopt the treasurer's report with such a dog.
Okay.
So were there no corrections on the minutes then? Okay. So we have the reports in the packet. It says travel managers report.
Now, where's our financial? Oh, there they are. Let me try. Did we vote on that yet?
I wanted to be sure to tell Sandy, Sandy, there wasn't any problem on the email, it was the recipient operating the machine.
Wonder who that was.
Rick Brown did.
I think they're sending it to my tribal website, and I'm sorry, I can't open it anywhere but up here. And I need to send it. Well, yeah, from my house. Well, I can.
You can put it on your phone?
I can open the phone, but then I can't open what's on the phone. The added on, so I can't.
Chief, I'd like to call for the question on the treasurer's report.
That'd be good.
So we had a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstainings?
Okay, I'll keep you on subject. That's why you said 5 minutes.
I don't know. How long's your report, Kurt? We're good? I got one.
Chief,
Some highlight you'd like to
out of
mention?
this entire report, I just wanted to bring to your attention on the FEMA trailer policy waiver, if that's something that you wanted to handle under new business later, that's the only action item I really had in my report that I wanted the council to address.
Okay. Oh. Would you just like to address that right now?
Yes, ma'am, I'd be glad to.
Okay.
And just to let the council know, we have the last trailer we had sitting on the lot that needed to be delivered to someone. We have a tribal member who qualifies in every way, other than the trailer that he wanted to put on his property, is in Labette County, Kansas, at Bartlett, Kansas. And given that this tribe has chosen Kansas for program jurisdiction and we're doing other housing, When we originally passed our FEMA trailer policy, we said it would only be applied to our Oklahoma service area. However, I'm asking this tribal council to waive that policy requirement for this individual only. That would take care of this last trailer. You'd get it in the hands of someone who is needy and qualifies. And I would not make this recommendation if I didn't think that we, number one, that we couldn't do it, number two, that it's not in the best interest of everyone involved. So,
And it's really not that far to deliver it from Commerce, Oklahoma.
no, ma'am.
I'd make the motion to waive policy requirement.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor and seconded to waive the FEMA policy requirements. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Passed. All in favor?
So, should we bring up what he mentioned about the jurisdiction versus service area?
After I read it, it's okay. It really, you know, you got to be real careful in the hands of the solicitor.
Okay.
You know, they get a hold of it.
You know what he's talking about, Curtis?
I do.
Yeah.
About
We're all
saying
right.
jurisdiction or service area? Okay. I don't care if they're all the same to me.
Where was that?
Right here.
But after I read the
Oh,
motion
okay.
itself and the
Mhm.
content, it's all right.
All right.
Sometimes you have people that are, I think it's land, there's also the term land-based too, that's from, service area, jurisdiction, and land-based are all little bit variations. Curtis, you mentioned about the War Mother, you said please advise about them using this building.
Yes, and the president of the War Mothers is here, and in my report, I stated that they, in the near future, in the next couple of 2 or 3 months, they'd like to do a couple of activities. One of them, come to general council, set up a table, solicit memberships, and maybe do a little, cookie bake sale kind of thing to raise money during general council. They wanted to know if the tribal council would be all right with that. And then secondly, if we could use the community center for an out-and-out fundraiser for the War Mothers, and activities that they've done in the past have been a dinner and flea market, garage sale, whatever you want. We've actually had that in this room here. So they're wanting to know if it'd be all right, again, sometime over the next several months to do that. And so I've given it to you all for consideration now or in the near future, something that they can start planning on.
I make a motion that we welcome the War Mothers to use this facility for both of their fundraisers at General Council and the separate one.
And I'll go ahead and take responsibility. I have the keys, and I'll work with them to make sure that the place is cleaned, opened up, operated, and cleaned up.
That was my only question, was
I'll-
who's going to oversee it? Since we're changing who's in control of this building,
He's going
I
to,
forgot already.
he's going to do it himself.
Okay, Curtis is going to take care of it.
I'll second that.
Did you first? I don't know, did I? did you?
Chet did.
Chet first.
Check with that. Yeah, okay. Oh, you did, you seconded it?
No, he first
You
did.
first did it, well, I seconded it.
Right, I was asking you
Oh,
first.
okay.
Do you like our terminology first?
Okay, so we have a motion and a second on the floor to allow the War Mothers to use the building as a fundraiser and also at general council to set up a booth. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Passed. All in favor?
We just need to make sure Judy knows what dates that's going to be so she can
So you
prepare.
can figure it out. Well,
Yeah, that's,
sure get
that's
the
the
word
only.
out.
Okay, that's good.
Anything else, Chief?
I guess not.
Other than that, it's a fairly routine report. As you can see, we got a lot going on here, but you all know that because you probably got more going on than I have, so.
Did you all have any other questions on his report? Okay, thanks.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis.
Do we want a motion for 2 fundraisers or all fundraisers?
I think it was 2 funds.
My computer like that.
I think the general council
Okay, I thought there was supposed to be something on this agenda, and I didn't put it on there. Now, what, the membership department was gonna make a report on this unfinished business. John, or Don.
Chief, would this be a good place to make a judge's report real quick, or do you want to do it later, or?
Oh, yeah, we could do it now.
Okay, it won't take long.
Okay.
I promise it won't take too long. Since everyone's making reports right here, it's not a good spot. Read the judge's report. Since child support is so closely associated with the judiciary right now, a heads up, we have run a draft for a child support code going. It's completed. So we're going to go back, we're going to continue to work on it. Libby, Gray's very involved in that, and Marston also, Marsha Harvey, very involved in that, so it's moving along. I also discussed with Libby Gray the fact that we need a new Judiciary Act. We're going to we have our current act, which was adopted during the administration of Chief Joe Brooks, and then we have an older one that used to be in effect, and it was from the Chief Lewis Ketchum era. I'm reviewing the old one, and I'm also going to take a look at the Osage, Cherokee, Muskogee, and the Seminole, their acts, their Judiciary Acts, and then get a rough draft going on a new Judiciary Act for our tribe. I don't expect a lot of major changes, but there will be a new act, and it'll be modified and reformed and a better, cleaner deal. So that's in the pipeline. Again, Libby and I have been talking about the strong possibility of a judicial grant. Right now, it's not quite a priority. It's on the radar. The reason it's not a priority is because I don't think we really have to start getting our stuff together until later in the year, October, November, December. But that is on the radar, and that is on our to-do list for later in the year. And FYI, I'm probably going to go visit the CFR court in Miami, just in case we don't have our court where it needs to be at the end of our child support planning grant. If we do need to run cases through a court, we can always use the CFR court up in Miami. So I'm going to make a trip up there, meet the appropriate people, talk, and then get back to you and let you know how that works. We may have to have some sort of an agreement with them to do cases if it reaches that point. So I at least want to go ahead and break the ice with them up there in case we have to use that as a backup plan. So other than that, yes, ma'am.
How come ours wouldn't be ready?
Well, it should be, I hope, but I want to develop that as a backup plan. There's a lot of wheels going on at the same time. We need to get our child support code completed. We need to get our judicial code also completed. We have to apply for some grants for our court. We have a lot going on right now. I hope that we do have our court ready to go, that we can actually do that.
But there might be a possibility they won't.
But I want to make sure that we have a backup just in case. I don't want us to be caught with,
Well, it doesn't hurt to check with another tribe on what they're doing, how they're doing.
Well, this wouldn't be another tribe.
Where did you do that?
This is the U.S. Court of Indian Offenses in Miami. This is the PIA court. Those are the Indian tribes up there in Ottawa County. The Ottawa, the Peoria, the Miami, Cayuga, Seneca, Cayuga, all those up there, they actually use that CFR court to run their cases through. They all use that federal court. And so, and we technically would be in that jurisdiction or their jurisdiction if we wanted to utilize that. So I'm going to go up there and at least meet them and say hello, because if we have to use them, at least we'll know what to do. We won't be caught in other.
I mean, don't we have to get on their availability if it's in use a lot?
I don't know. That's one of the, I'm going on a fact-finding mission. So,
Sounds good.
yeah. So other than that, that's probably all of my judicial report. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Leslie? Leslie's going to do the enrollment department report.
And although, as Annette saw, it looks like we still have a big backlog, the data entry portion of the backlog is complete. So all I have to do is fire out cards to those people. The time-consuming part of the backlog is actually complete. So that is a big relief. We have stopped issuing blue paper cards. We're no longer issuing those, and are now issuing only plastic, either non-photo or photo cards. And as you see, we have 34 new enrollees this month. 1 denial. I haven't been listing the denials on the resolution, so this is kind of, I only listed one. This is kind of a trial. See how this works. So that's where enrollment is.
Okay, did you get that new machine that does both sides of the...
I have not gotten it yet. We've been looking at it. They're about $2,400.
And we don't have it yet because we...
I haven't given Curtis a purchase order on that yet.
Okay.
That's on me. I'm doing research on the price and what we need to do.
So we have it next month?
We can have it by next month, yes. We can do that.
So
Okay.
now you have to send the card through twice, is that what you do, again, front and back? And this isn't a new machine, this is the old machine?
This is the old machine.
Okay.
And it's about 12 to 15 years old.
Oh.
It's
We could
good break.
word before.
So you're saying we're not going to have the new machine till next month?
I can issue a purchase order. I can give Curtis a purchase order on it tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
are we doing that?
I can.
Anybody have a handle on that?
I'm just waiting on the research
I'm finished with
submitted
that.
to me so that we can fill out a form and approve the purchase. I just want to make sure that the procurement has been followed.
Right.
And as soon as I get something in my hands, we're ready to move forward. Well, we got to find the money to buy it, but it's probably
We
needed.
have it somewhere, I'm sure.
Okay. And get that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Leslie. Did anybody have any other questions for Leslie? Okay.
Okay.
I guess we're down to the resolutions.
You guys have anything else on unfinished business?
Unfinished business. Okay.
With that DTFS, that's something out last month, so we need to vote in their contract.
Okay.
Just don't have it with me, I know I put it in some bottom. I make a motion that we approve the DTFS contract that was submitted to us last month.
Are we going out of order?
Well, it's old business.
No.
This is the one from last time,
Unfinished.
and we didn't shop in a minute.
doing old
Unfinished.
business.
Unfinished.
Yeah. It's the one we did last
Oh,
month.
unfinished.
It wasn't in the minutes, so.
Talked about it.
Is that the same one as the revised, it's the same one that?
No.
This is codes down here.
Oh, okay, I got that.
Call for question.
Okay, motion on the floor and a second to pass the contract for DTFS. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Passed. All in favor?
Well, we all got copies last night. Right. Fine.
Okay, so I guess we'll do that membership resolution first. As Leslie said, she has 34 new members and 1 denial. I move that we accept the enrollment report, or membership report.
Resolution number,
Yeah, resolution number 2013-39.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second on the floor to pass our membership resolution number 2013-39. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Passed, all in favor.
per month.
140, okay. Okay, next one was the communications department. I move that we accept it. Wasn't that before or after we moved?
You're supposed to make the motion and then you talk about it under discussion.
Thank you. I'll second it, but I'd like to discuss it.
Okay.
First, second. We don't have a communications department, do we?
Well, I think that Grant does that now. Doesn't he?
Well, I
Right.
guess he does, yes.
Well, Jan, on some of these, we're setting or putting the department in place so that when we can expand on it and get these departments going, we already have something there. We don't have to come back and do it again.
Organizational infrastructure is established.
And I kind of understand why. I knew it was coming. I just, okay, whatever.
May I comment, Chief?
Yes.
For Jan, Treasurer Brown, Councilwoman Brown.
Thank you.
Excuse me. This is what I understand we're doing. We're building a larger governmental infrastructure. And so, in effect, what we're doing is we're creating placeholders for departments that will soon be filled over the next year. Yes, our communications of this tribe has kind of been handled by several different people working as a team. Sometimes we don't always talk to each other, but somehow we manage to handle our communications needs. But we're really going to need ultimately to have a budget to support a department and a communications director who will handle all of this stuff. The kinds of things that Greg is doing with the website, the intranet,
The newspaper.
particularly up in Kansas. So for your action tonight is creating that placeholder, and hopefully in time we can identify the kind of person that we will want to head up that department and come up with the funds necessary to support it. In the meantime, we will continue to do what we're doing now, is work together as extra duties for several of us to meet the communications needs as directed by the tribal council.
So this probably is not a grant, you can't probably find a grant for this. This is probably going to have to be a tribe.
We could find a grant. That's the beauty of having it.
Oh,
in our tribe,
nice,
actually.
okay. So we're just getting ready. Okay, that sounds good.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor to pass number 2013-40, Communications Department. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Passes. How come we took this health department out? We took this health department out.
Because it has a wrong name, and it's not, I'm not sure. Well, that's only coming up.
Oh, okay.
So we're on 42
We're
now?
skipping 41.
We're going to skip to 41.
I move to approve Resolution 2013-41.
Okay. Thought that was one we discussed.
When?
That's not C?
No, that's
No.
B.
It's not.
Okay, never mind. Go right ahead.
This resolution is to establish a tribal health department. And for the same reason with the communication department, we're setting things in line so that when we can get funding for it, we'll be ready to go.
Second.
Any discussion?
No, it's the IT department. No, it's the health department.
It's the health department.
I thought you missed.
I thought this is 41.
I thought we just missed C.
At the beginning of the meeting, you said privacy, we don't have it.
Down under other business.
Which was?
Oh, the wrong C.
Thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Either.
I was on 5.
Oh, I'm
C.
sorry, it was thick.
Okay.
I don't know what you said.
We changed it.
It's okay. We're good. That helps a lot. Thank you.
Okay. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Passed, all in favor?
I mean, you were here to think it up again.
I make a motion to approve Resolution 21342 to authorize the establishment of the IT department.
That's different than the communications department.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll second.
Call for the question.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Passed, all in favor?
No.
Okay.
Are you excited? I did this first.
No, Jennifer made the motion on second. On the health department, I made the motion.
She said.
She said.
Okay.
Okay.
I make a motion that we reaffirm the tribal jurisdiction in Kansas, Resolution 2013-43.
Second that motion.
I thought we had already voted on where we're going to Kansas. So I guess not.
This is because we had, I think, there was a dispute as to the boundaries. Is that correct?
Oh, okay.
Correct.
So we're changing, yes, I remember the one. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm even confused
Yeah,
as
that
to...
amended trust application.
2013-43.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an amended trust application to change our
Oh,
jurisdiction.
Caney boundaries. Yeah, in
And
Caney.
it doesn't mention,
A cloud on the title. It required a new survey.
oh, the
Right.
training thing. Oh,
Yeah.
I just thought we voted on it. I guess not.
Well, we did.
Well-
Okay.
Oh,
So it's,
So
we just
we
did
just had
the
to
IT.
shift the title, that it wasn't quite right. Oh, wow.
You already approved that, eh?
I know, that's why I thought I'd already voted on it, but
But
I'm
we're
sorry.
meant to the second time to resubmit it.
Okay, so but we already did, I thought we were just approving a poll vote.
Oh,
We
okay.
we were ratifying a poll vote on that.
That's
Okay.
really what this is.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, number 43 is a ratifying poll vote.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes, okay. Well, okay.
It's rewind.
That's all right, we can vote on that.
It's been read into the minutes. Now we're reading this into the minutes because it was done on a poll vote. Really read. Do we need to read the motions?
I think that we had to rewind.
This is that one we're rescinding. Okay. 2005 20 amendments to Delaware. and rescind the
Oh,
motion.
that's it. Never mind, I remember now. So do I have to make a resolution or do we already vote on it?
Well, we haven't had your voice. I'll second it. You're
I'll
right.
make a motion that we accept number 2013-44.
I second.
And read what it is. It's just rescinding a resolution that was made back in 2005. It was the number 20. And just,
What does it cover?
huh?
What does it cover?
We were rescinding an amendment that was made back in 2005 for the tribal membership.
And, yeah, we read it, didn't think it was constitutional, so we took it out. Is that right?
Yeah.
I heard the comment that we read it and it was an amendment. I think it was simply an act of the 2005 Tribal Council, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, motion on the floor, second.
I brought it up, she seconded.
Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Passed. All in favor?
Okay. Are we ready to go on to 2013-45? I actually understand this. Without anybody else explaining to me. I'll motion that we accept Resolution 2013-45 concerning our service area in Kansas. We have a question on the floor.
I'll second that.
Was it
Question?
37 counties?
Yes, well, we found out there's a tribe that has one of those counties they would like to have, so we're going to be nice and let them not fight over it.
Which one is that, just for enrollment purposes, Mark, whether Kansas or Sioux?
Cherokee
Cherokee
County.
Thank you.
So that was Jan and... I wanted to ask a question. I forgot to look at the Kansas map to see if there was another county up there that was a discussion. Did you look it up?
I mean,
Of course not.
His
I mean, that the Iowas were claiming.
oh, no.
I
figured the other tribe claimed something, they'll bring it up to us, and then we can
Resend this again, or
we can talk to them. But right now, no one's really going to put it out, so.
get a second on that.
I did.
Jan and Pat. Okay, we have a motion, second on the floor. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Passed all. We workshop these, but sometimes we have so many of them, we get confused in the end.
Are we in other business?
I think we are. Other business, I would say. So we never did have a health department back when we had an IHS clinic.
We just had a health board. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that just went with the clinic. So, I talked to Bruce about this, and he's consented to work with us on working up in Kansas. So we want to designate Bruce as our Kansas 638 liaison and other service programs. So you still want to do that, Bruce?
With no raise in pay.
Yeah.
Do it on your off hours.
Find us lots of money and we'll give you some of it.
You do something to do between 11 and 12. So, but he's not the one that...
Now, I asked him if he thought he had time, so we'll just work him as much as he has time for.
Well, it's mainly to get somebody that's designated for who isn't it? I mean,
Point of contact.
as a liaison. Huh? Oh, I'm not going.
So we have a contact person, so it's not just running around.
That's
going,
right.
"Oh, it's about 6:30, and we go, I don't know.
Yeah,
So I guess Bruce can consider himself designated.
Do we need to vote? We don't need to vote on that. Okay.
We are going to have, pardon me,
I'm sorry, we don't need to vote on that.
That's what we were asking. Opinion, nobody's
you're ignoring us.
I think this would be safe,
Just vote on it anyway. Doesn't have to be a resolution, just a vote.
Just a
just vote
Okay.
minutes.
I'm so moved. I make a motion.
Okay. Does this mean that he's going to work on, with the feds on this?
Well, my thought was that we needed to go politic with the counties, all these counties that we're talking to. So Bruce could help us on that and also with the Indian population. He knows lots of Indians in the area.
Sorry, I just wondered.
Jan asked funny questions.
I know, sorry.
Did we go to 6:30?
Do I have a motion?
I thought you got
I
one
make
from,
one.
and Chet, take a second.
Okay.
Well, she's trying to second it.
Seconded.
Okay.
Oh, you moved, Chet.
Or Nate
Oh, all right.
seconded. Okay. I thought
Just
Chet
seconded
seconded.
it.
Okay.
Jennifer, okay, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jennifer and Chet seconded it, so that's...
I thought it was Nate.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Passed. All in favor?
Oh, all in favor. You weren't asking again. About to vote again.
Oh, gosh. It's not that late. It's not even that late.
Okay, so as I was saying, we have Labor Day weekend pop up here. So Labor Day is Monday when we usually have our meetings on the first Monday of the month. And so we're going to move it to the 9th or the, yes, the 9th of September.
I make a motion to move the September meeting to September 9th due to Labor Day.
Second.
Okay.
Call the question.
You know what it is, second? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I just did. I picked on him. He was called
Oh,
first to
no,
vote.
I didn't, I thought,
Oh,
Jennifer
all in
moved
favor?
and Jan seconded.
Motion, second on the floor, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Passed, all in favor?
My fault for not doing that, but I didn't understand that. I thought he had some problem. I don't know. I guess we did that.
just having a technical difficulty. Yeah, I just, I mean, how long?
Well, I think we read them. I thought I read them on an email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide the box. Yeah, so the committee is okay with it.
The one that was 150 pages.
Swing.
I signed this every hour, so you that.
Well, I read them in a light.
Right,
cursory way.
right.
Yeah, I don't even
Well, I mean, right, you know, and the committee, we're talking, and the committee has reviewed the codes presented by DTFS. They're a revision of the original codes that we passed back last August. Now that it's been through the industry a little bit, and
Oh, that's that one we talked about. Remember that? Oh,
right, and
It's on there.
Jimmy talked to us last week a little bit about it too. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the revised codes for the domicile.
Second motion.
Okay, so we have a
motion. Second on the floor. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, just a minute. Want to talk? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
When you going to start making money?
I'm ready. And
Well,
that
it's not
brings
losing
me,
any.
we,
It's not losing any money.
I have a little report here. They had paid, Tim and Charlie had paid all the initial expenses of developing everything. And after we started going and actually realizing some revenue, they said, would you guys consider splitting approved expenses from now on with us? And so we did approve that. And instead of taking money out of our account to pay the expenses, they've been paying it with the money that we made for that month. So we've been making payments on it. So it has been making money. It's just been...
It's already.
It is already making money, and Tim is really excited. There are 3 new insurance managers that are signed on this month. And he called just a minute ago and said that one of those insurance managers had just been in another formation. So it sounds like it's going to explode.
The insurance manager is the one that brings on the companies that pay the money. I believe how many Okay, so, yes.
Do we have a physical address of the property we bought in Kansas?
Yes.
So you can look it up on Google.
I know it's on 1500 Road.
Do you have that address? I can look it up.
1777
Eight.
East.
177 East,
Yeah.
1777.
East 1500.
East 1500 Road.
Yeah.
How many sevens? 1777? Is that what you got? 17?
1777.
So 1,777.
Yeah.
Okay.
That road's also known as Road 9, County Road 9.
What's the zip? Do we make the zip to everything?
I made the motion in 8 seconds. The code.
Okay.
Jennifer made the motion and Nate seconded it.
Right.
Okay. So,
Did you vote no the first time?
No.
oh, no, we
haven't
voted
voted.
on. Okay.
We were discussing.
Okay, so we still have a motion and a second on the floor. All in favor?
Aye.
What motion was it? Opposed? Oh, that one.
We were discussing it. I thought we voted.
I did too.
Oh, my goodness. Who's on first?
Oh, right in the middle of it. Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so any other business to be brought before the council this evening?
Make a motion to dismiss, or
Whatever. We have, there's an executive session on there, but I don't think we need it tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, then I can't dismiss you for doing that.
Okay, I guess
Make a few
we're going to have a few minutes of executive session.
Matter of fact,